so good to be back here in Greenville. Not frequent enough. Thank you for having me. It's always fun. I love driving around and thinking about all these memories from all these different areas of the country. It's really a magical thing to be able to do. I think we're pretty close to Spartanburg, right? Like, very nice. I had one of my favorite gigs of all time. It was in Spartanville in 1994, where we played. I remember, the reason I remember is because it was the night before we did our Halloween album, and if I remember correctly, in 1994. Am I correct about that? That's my memory. It was a total banger. I think we might have had some like pent-up energy before, like we were gonna do. It was the White Album Halloween, but it was the night before that I kind of remember in Spartanburg. So Memorial Auditorium. So anyway, it's good to be back here. Thanks, everybody. We played here in '98 too. Man, I'm doing this every night, but I gotta do it again. Of the people that were just yelling, how many of you were actually there? Really? Really? Is that like all the people who saw Hendrix at Woodstock? Is it like about 1,500 people? I'm not saying it was like Hendrix or Woodstock. By the way, I'm a Woodstock denier. You guys may know that about me. You guys know that? We played it. I can't do this again. It's gonna go online. We played at Bethel a couple times, you know, we're at the Woodstock site. And it's really fun, you know. But you can, you know, you play in the venue there and you can walk up over the hill and there it is, the spot exactly where the stage was. They have it all, it's all mowed and it's exactly the way it was when Woodstock happened. And me and like our tour manager and a couple other people kind of walked over the hill, and we all walked over the hill and we looked down there like, there is no way that 500,000 people were in this field. There's no way. I mean, and then I kind of looked it up, and there's some people online now that, they've got this technology now where the satellite, where you can look down and you can look at like a football field or, you know, like a stadium, and you can tell exactly how many people were there. So they look at all the pictures, and, this one guy really debunked it. He has like exact, mathematical figures about how much shape of the space a body takes up. Anyway, this guy online, he said, yeah, 80,000 people, max. And I'm just thinking like, well, everybody was on so much acid and everything, they probably were like, oh my God, there's 1 million people here. But there weren't 1 million people there. There's no way. So anyway, I call bullshit on Woodstock. With love. I mean, it's the greatest concert ever. But there weren't 500,000 people there. Sorry, Joni Mitchell, I love you. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were about 80,000 people strong. I've already said this once, but I've got to just follow it up with the most important final sentence. So basically, there was more people at Big Cypress than there were. Woodstock denier up here. I used to be a doomsday prepper. I'm not a doomsday prepper. I stopped being a doomsday prepper. I used to have a pretty good doomsday preparation going before I became a Woodstock denier. I changed roles midstream. I'm like, no more of this doomsday prepping. I still got a couple things in the closet. I kind of feel like it already came. Not really. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. This might connect to what I was just thinking. The internet. The problem is, you start talking to your friends here like this, and it's all going on the internet. Everything you say. Thanks, everybody. It's really good to be here, and we're all here. All 500,000 of us. I don't want to give the wrong impression here. I loved Woodstock. I saw the movie like 100 million times. Everybody there was incredible. I'm not dissing Woodstock. Internet, dear internet, I'm not dissing Woodstock. I loved Woodstock. Thanks. I worry about this stuff. I don't want to wake up and be canceled, you know. Trey's canceled. He called bullshit on Woodstock. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna get off that subject. I trust you guys. I trust you guys. This is our secret. You know, we're all here. We're all together. We're hanging out. It's our little secret. Now you gotta tell me a secret. I'm not just telling you a secret.